Alright, here we go again with Darkwood, game developed by Acid Wizard Studios. I'm Hauffman, and I have no clue when the hell we left off, to be entirely sincere, as it's been a while actually since I've recorded the episode. Apparently, oh, now I start to remember. I have to upgrade my workbench. Yeah, there's a. I haven't forgot about that. I think I'm actually kind of traumatized considering how many times I've stepped on bad traps in this game previously on my own playthrough. Yeah, so I think I was trying to upgrade the workbench, right? I'm going to head to the let me drop some of this stuff. Oh, small caliber magazine. I just need to upgrade the workbench, get some materials, then we can get a pistol. But I'm actually looking forward to the shovel because there's one thing I need from it, even though apparently I need a lot of stuff before making it. At least 2 extra items before making the shovel. So yeah, let's go try and acquire the toolbox so we can upgrade. And apparently we need also some wood. It seems. Do I have wood stocked in here? Yeah, I was thinking though. Oh yeah, there's this thing here. I don't know if I can find. I remember where to find the goddamn key or code for this. Maybe. Let's see if I think if I can find out what is the code for that. Yeah, I need some wood. There's some here, but I need more. I don't think there's any left over this area here. More likely to have something left over here instead. We'll see. Let's go. Since this wood place here is on the way to the Wolfman, let's head that way and see if there is anything left for us. Hey there. Yeah, there was a problem with my headphone's not working properly, so there may be some static on the background. It's because the plug is kind of screwed up. Is there some static in the background? I don't know. I'll keep an eye on it. If that's the case, I'll have to pause the game and mess around with it to eliminate that. So some bodies here, but I cannot interact with that. Actually, a lot of bodies here. Can you see that? Okay, this dog. Every time I pass by this goddamn dog, I always check to see what it has, because I always forget that it doesn't have anything. Okay, wood logs here. Let's see if I forgot any pile. Yes, if I haven't checked in pile here. Apparently, I picked up everything there was to take here. I was going to tell you that I found it's actually quite complicated about making games. The fact that you let me stop it for a little and hello Wolfman and do the trade. Let's see, it's 200. Yes, the box. Yes, it is. Let's give a shine 2 shine stones. If I sell this, I will have I will lack 60 reputation in order to buy them. I don't want to leave him with extra reputation because I don't think I'm going to be buying anything else from him. Well, perhaps more magazines. Wow, 100. Jesus Christ. Probably not going to buy anything else from him. Let's do the following. Yeah, I need extra 60 reputation. Let's sell. You know what? Let's sell these bandages here. Now, while in this, there we go. This part of the map here is not that hard to find rags. He has to make those bandages. Further to this area here, and I think even this area here, I'm not sure. I think it only gets worse. Yes, the fact that you it gets harder and harder to find. Oh, look at this. Rags, yes. Now, while it's very common in this area here, I think it's not that common over this area, and I'm imagining that it's not easy at all to find here. The materials gets scarcer, well, harder and harder to find. Oh, there's a corpse here which I haven't checked. Yeah, speaking about the rag, there is some rags for us, but also, yeah, it will be harder later on to find resources, materials, I think. So I better. Oh, look at this! I better save up while I can. Let's get this goddamn rabbit. Come on, get over here. I think I will run out of breath before I can pick him up. But let's try not to lose him. Not to lose sight on him. I think he runs for a while, then he stops, and then I can sneak up on him somehow. And yeah, there he goes. He's just, I don't know what the hell is he doing, like cleaning his head like a fly or something. I don't think so, but where the hell am I? I'm back to the Wolfman. Let's head. Oh, almost went that way and stepped on that goddamn poisonous mushroom there. Let's go through here. Oh yeah, is this the, yeah, the underground entrance? Now there is one thing I need to check here. I almost forgot about that, which is the area behind here. I pretty much forgot about that. I haven't even moved this wardrobe yet. Now I remember when I was playing by myself that I actually found about this area here. Ooh, mushrooms. I found about this area, and after I checked it out, yeah, I'm not going to enter now because I want to have a shovel before going in there. I remember that when I found out about this area here, I actually took when I was leaving after finding it, yeah, not entering as well, I took my time to actually place the wardrobe back on where it was, yes, because I wasn't sure if leaving it uncovered would have any meaning to the game. And that's the thing about, again, the topic of what are the limits of the game, yes, what is possible on the game and what isn't. Now if I leave it, I know there's the doctor thing is working for that. Oh, a crate, look at this. My lucky day, it seems. While I'm running out of space here. God damn it. Okay, let's get at least two. Oh, more bat traps around. Let's get at least two. Well, I think I will only have enough for one. Yeah, one pile. The loot from one pile of wood. Then I will have to head back. But okay, I think I can get back here when and if I need more resources. Actually, since I'm around here, I was thinking there's one spot I remember I haven't yet found, which is what's the name, the field, the plantation or something like that, which has something interesting on it, but also something nasty, as it wouldn't be any different. So let's explore this area here, because I'm not sure if I've been up. Oh, god damn it! If I've been up here, yeah, I could try and kill that thing with another corpse, but I don't have the space. God damn it! Could I drop anything here to open space for the wire? The wire is what interests me the most. Well, I could come back here. I know it's close to the deer over there. I could. I was going to say that I could actually try and kill it with I don't know, perhaps a Molotov cocktail. But there's a dog there too. But I don't know if it's that useful. Yeah, shut up. Oh, look at this. Another bad shot from step on. I'm impressed actually that I haven't yet stepped on any bear traps. Oh, there's a bunny. Now screw that dog. Oh, there's a freaking deer there too. Let's see if I can get him on the other side. What is him? Oh, son of a gun. He's running towards the goddamn deer. Yeah, I'm going to have to pass by the freaking deer. Yeah, it just charged. It doesn't do anything else other than that. Oh, that deer passed really close to me. Freaking bunny, come back here, you bat. Oh, actually, what I was looking for, I have just found. That is. I'm out of space, am I not? Freaking hell. I have to drop something here. Let's drop. God damn it, I will drop this. I should drop the stone though. Yeah, let's drop the stone and get the meat. Even though if I leave the meat here to not spoil. Yes, I think so at least. Can you? I cannot stack it. But what I was looking for is right here. The plantation. It has no name on it. It's interesting space, but actually quite. It can be dangerous too. You'll see when I come back for it. I'm out of space. I need to go back. Oh, look at this. More bat traps. I need to go back because I'm out of space for anything else. Yeah, so no use looting that area if I don't have space. Let's go back And night time's approaching too. Is this the body I... Oh, it's another body. Jesus. When the hell is this body? Well, this one's by the road. Yeah, this is the one I checked, isn't it? Yeah, so yeah, they are close by, at least that. I can see the... Yeah, I can see the road on the map, so might be easy to spot it or to find these bodies later on, so I don't forget where the hell they are, those bodies. What's this? It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing. So I think I forgot some topics I was talking about and got interrupted by, I don't know, something else, and did not finish. Wouldn't be a surprise because I always feel like it's the case. Have I checked this? Yeah, I have searched this crate. Okay, let's go back. I wouldn't. If that was a new crate, I wouldn't be able to loot it anyway, right? Okay, so let me see what I was talking about. If I forgot, there's anything very important to talk about. What the freaking hell am I? I think I need to go this way. I should have found my house, by the way. Ah, that is. Oh yeah, let's get. Let me think here. Let's first cook, shall we? Let's first cook these findings, this meat and mushrooms and whatnot. Then get the least, the gas can with the least gasoline on it, so we can saw this wood logs and well, upgrade this goddamn workbench. Now I've been trying since the beginning of the the goddamn episode to talk about a certain topic. I'm going to get to it in a minute or two. Actually, let's do it right now. Did I hear something? I think it's just my imagination or me being paranoid, as always. So, oh, it's rain. I think that's what I heard. Perhaps some thunder or something like that, or perhaps really my imagination. So, yeah, it's kind of hard, I suppose, when it comes to games to get the right balance of how fast will the player progress on the game. Yes, how much, for an example, how much XP he will get. So he doesn't end up like finishing the game without reaching the maximum level, or end up reaching the maximum level before too early. Yeah, so there's also all this math regarding games, which we kind of, when we are playing, we're not aware of mostly. Some of us or some of you might be aware of it. Yes, might have thought. I stopped to think about that, but it's something like a meta game. It's not something that comes to your mind as you are playing. Can I actually upgrade this? Yes, I can, but I don't have the material. What should I get? Harden. I think I want harden to make this weapon harder. But I need a tube, and that costs. Yes. And nighttime is approaching. Hooray for that, right? Yeah, there comes another night. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the last night was quite busy. Let's see how will this this one go for us. I should actually have the lamp on me. No, not the lamp, but perhaps the meat. I don't know if I can distract anyone or anything with meat here. If it's really that useful here. I don't think so, but a lantern would be interesting to have. Actually, don't I have a flashlight? I thought I had a flashlight. Apparently I don't. So, what was I talking about again? God damn it. I think I was... Did I hear something? No. I think I was talking about... oh yeah. How it's hard to make this balance. Yes, I heard somewhere that... Well, actually, now that I stop to think about it, I haven't really heard. I know that sometimes some companies might hire people that work with math or economy. I think that Valve, if I'm not mistaken, hired a guy that worked with economy just for the games, I guess, to balance that out properly. In MMORPG games, it must be even harder, yes, to balance how much XP the player must get, and well, not really, because the game will not really end. It's more like how much time will it take for the player to get to a certain level, how much time, how many hours will he how many hours will he play? Yes, and how much time will he have to invest before reaching a certain level. And but it's different from a single player game which has like a hard end. Yes, so you might actually want to. Did I hear something? Yeah, it's definitely nighttime. You can see here that the fog's coming in. So you might want to make that progress for XP, for example, even money, mind you, or reputation in this case, match the speed, the pace of the game. And here, here's the challenge: yes, to make the player not make too much, not make the player not gain too much reputation, or make the player not gain reputation too fast, so he advance through the tech tree or uh, the road of Darkwood too fast and get too tough to the enemies, which kind of make. What is that? I saw some. Let me get the lantern here. Did you see that? There was like some leaves or something. Yes, kind of a quiet night this time around. Is there anything happening around the house? Sometimes you can see some lights and stuff. Yeah, can you see that? There's some. Does it mean something? I'm just going to ignore that and stay on my hidey hole here, on my hiding spot, and wait for things to come or happen. If anything comes to happen, yeah, we already know how the game goes. Yes, it's a psychological game play. Yes, or psychological game even. Yeah, so they just can't throw at you things at all times. They have to play that suspense. Suspense, is that how to say that? Like make you paranoid, let's say. Yes, cause you to believe things will happen when they might or might not happen. That's the psychological game here. Indeed, yeah, this is a very quiet night. Yeah, which is kind of weird because on my playthrough, events would not necessarily enemies, but events would happen every night. Yes, it would be. It was very unlikely to have a night where nothing happens. But yeah, perhaps we are out of luck or lucky, yes, for bad things not to happen. Even though that makes the game, for some people, a bit boring. Yeah, now there's someone. Let's. I'm not going to go explore. Let's wait. Yeah, there he comes. You didn't expect for that, did you? Let's loot him before it's too late. Actually, let's make another. I have one here, don't I? Yeah, I do have one here. Let's place another one before anyone else think about getting inside. Yeah, you can see the strategy works pretty fine, but you just have to be mindful about not falling into the trap yourself. Yeah, so forget about the trap being there and like running into this room and the worst comes. So yeah, if you're making into making games, if you are a developer or willing to be a developer, there are a lot of things we don't really think about when we play a game. Yes, it's not obvious, like for example economy and player progression. Oh, there's another one. Shut up, son of a gun. Come on, die quickly so I can loot you. Come on, there we go, before the daylight comes. And that guy did not fall on the trap. That's interesting. Actually, this guy is here. This type of guy usually throw rocks at you, but this one doesn't do that, or haven't done that. Is it because of heat? I don't know. Better for me, right? Perhaps he could only punch you, or he didn't have any stones on him in order to throw it at me. There we go. Trader time, end of the night. Yes, I think is it 10 day 10? I didn't really see that. Oh no, I think it's day 7 if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so yeah, there comes the end of the episode. Let's see how many reputation points we have. I need 200. Oh Jesus Christ, 450 reputation points before buying the shovel hat. What should I really do here? Because that will take a while for me to do. Well, not that much. I only need 150 reputation points in order to buy the shovel head. I could actually. Oh, this is not worth anything. I could actually make more bandages and sell it to him, so I can get that shovel head quicker. And we have a lot of rags anyway, like I don't know, 3 stacks, or yeah, consider these ones 3 stacks, more than 3 stacks. So yeah, let's do that. Let's make some bandages, sell it to him, and perhaps we can then finally make and very early, in my opinion, a shovel. Yes. And then go for that underground entrance, mind you. Even though it will be a little tricky to actually change weapons right now, yes, because playing with the board with nails and the shovel is quite different. You'll see that. Anyway, so we are, like I told you, by the end of this session, this episode, however you may want to call it. I'm save here, and thank you for your time. I invite you to come by the next episode, so we may continue with Darkwoods, yes, and see what comes next. Keep discussing about the game, talking about things we don't usually think about, talking about gameplay and all the stuff, the design. And if you have any opinions, ideas, and thoughts on it, please do leave your contribute, yes, to the discussion on the comment section below. Just remember to be respectful, yes, about other people's opinion, about my opinion. Let's keep things civilized, shall we? So, whatever the case, hope to see you by the next episode. Until then.